What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Today we are going to compare the Quest protein bars to the Anabr protein bars. Now, this is not a typical type of video for me, but for those who come to this channel regularly, besides firearms, guns, and gear and that type of stuff, I love nutrition, I love fitness, I love protein bars for some reason. I have tried every single protein bar on the market, I think. I've tried a lot of them anyway. And two of my favorite are Quest and Anabars. And I don't know, when I like something, I want to make a video about it. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to talk very briefly about both brands and kind of give you the differences in the brand and the differences in the bar. And then we're going to do a taste test off camera. I always let my family do the taste test so we can get 4 people's opinion instead of 1. Now, I have tried every single one of these already. I just want an excuse to try them again. And I do want to try them at the same time so I can compare them. After the taste test of the family, I'll tell you the pros, cons, what I think of them overall, hopefully help you make a better decision on which one is right for you. Now, the Anabr is available in like 6 different flavors right now, while the Quest has significantly more, like 3 times more flavors. Quest is a much bigger company. So I did my best to match up the flavors as best as I could, but some of them were not exactly the same just because the companies didn't make it. So I did my best. And let's get into Quest first. So Quest is a pretty big company. They've been doing this for much longer. Besides the protein bars, they have protein powder. They have really good protein cookies. They have these protein chips here. I love these protein chips. 140 calories, like 20 grams of protein. There's, I don't know, call it 5, 6, 7 different flavors. The chili lime is my favorite one. Love those chips. Their mix of actually I'll put the macros up here on the screen, and the balance between the taste to the macros is pretty good. Like, there's bars that have slightly better macros, but they taste horrible. These are a good balance of good macros, decent taste, good average all around. It's a good balance of a bar. Most of them have between 170 and 200 calories, 18 to 21 grams of protein. Most of them are 20 and over, so a very, very good balance. Now, Anabr is a much newer company. They've only been around for a few years. It was started by a fellow YouTuber who makes videos very different than mine. He makes, I call him bro cooking. He makes entry-level cooking videos for people who don't know how to cook, but people who need to do a better job taking care of their health and eat healthier. And he does a really good job taking out ingredients that aren't very healthy for a more healthy option. I watch every single one of his videos. I have for years. I don't follow his recipes, but I take a lot of ideas from his videos where, ooh, I could put Greek yogurt in this to make it more protein and be a little bit better. Ooh, egg beaters in this one. That's a good idea. So I'm always taking motivation and ideas from him, even though I don't follow his recipe exactly. Now, the Anabr macros, as you see here, they have more calories. Remington James, when he came out, he said he didn't want to make any old protein bar like everyone else. He wanted to make one taste better, and they do. They taste great, but that does mean they have more calories, more fat, less fiber, more carbs, stuff like that. So, and they have about the same amount of protein. I've heard these called protein bars, performance bars, candy bar with protein, however you want to call it, whatever you want to do. That's the difference in the macros to them. So I'm going to pause the camera because the last thing I want to hear you hear is this. I will not watch a food video when people are rustling packages. That drives me nuts. So I'm going to cut a piece off. I'll come back and then we'll eat them together. As you can see, I have them all opened, all cut, all ready to go. This room that we're in has had the door shut and the AC off, so some of the chocolate melted. I'm not going to hold that against the companies. That was my own stupidity for leaving food out in a hot room, but what are you going to do? First up is chocolate peanut butter mixture. Now, one thing you'll see right away, the Anabars are covered in chocolate, and they have like a wafer inside, where the Quest bars are like formed goo. I don't know exactly how to describe it, but it is what it is. Well, we're going to do the Quest bars first. Has like a soft, doughy texture to it. A little bit of peanut butter. Maybe a little bit of chocolate. You see the Anabr, again, wafers covered in chocolate. You see the little peanut butter pieces, cookie pieces in there. It's funny trying them back to back. I've never done this before. I've had the Quest bars, I've had the Anabars, never back to back, but you really see a difference in taste in the first one, in taste in texture. The Anabar is just significantly better taste and texture. It's pretty crazy. Next up with Quest, we have chocolate chip cookie dough, which I love. Didn't have a matching one in Anabar. So for the Anabar, we have the peanut butter and jelly. I thought the peanut butter and jelly was going to be my least favorite Anabar, and it wasn't. It was actually pretty good. Again, it has like the Quest bar has like a dough-like consistency. I've had the cookie dough one a bunch. It's okay. Got a little cookie flavor. Not bad. Like I said, average taste, decent macros. Anabar again, they're all going to be the same. They're covered in white chocolate or milk chocolate. They have all wafer inside. Now, with the peanut butter and jelly, I was hoping there'd be some sort of jelly in there, like not just the flavoring, but you could see the jelly or have a jelly-like consistency, liquidy type thing in there, but you don't, unfortunately. But wow. 2 bars in, and the Anabars taste significantly better. I have zero connection to either customer, if you're wondering. Anabar, Quest, zero connection. I bought all these, but the difference in taste, comparing them side by side, is significantly different. The Anabar is way, way better, to the point where I can already tell you I'm going to find a way to fit in the extra 100 calories to eat the Anabar over the Quest bar. I don't have a protein bar every day, but when I do, I will definitely find a way to sneak in the extra calories. All right, s'mores. This is one of my favorites. I love s'mores. Who doesn't love s'mores? Same type of stuff. Anabar covered in chocolate. Quest doughy. Type. Chewy. With the Quest s'more, I don't really taste s'more. You don't really get the marshmallow. You get a little graham cracker-y kind of taste, but not really the marshmallow. Anabar now. Tastes really good. You get the marshmallow, the chocolate, the graham cracker. This is just... I'm happy I did this for myself, and I hope other people can find value in it, because the taste difference is significant. Let me cleanse my palate here. Next up is cookies and cream. And with the next 3 Anabars, if you don't have a sweet tooth, you may not love these. These are my favorite. I loved them. I put them in order from my least favorite to my most favorite, and I have a massive sweet tooth. If you don't, you may not love these. So it's cookies and cream. Again, the white chocolate melted on the Anabar really bad. 100% my fault for leaving it in this hot room in the spring, not air conditioned. But let's, again, I've had both these. Cookies and cream Quest is decent. Tastes like cookies and cream. No complaints. Doughy again. Alright. Every time I try one, I get my opinion cemented more and more and more. The Anabar just tastes significantly better. The taste is way better. Tastes just like cookies and cream. It feels like you're eating something really, really unhealthy, and it's not. Hold on. Alright. These two are a little different. We have white chocolate raspberry, and if you look at the packaging, it shows like a cheesecake type bar. So I thought at least this bar, I've never had the white chocolate raspberry before. I thought it was going to be covered in white chocolate, or kind of look like it at least, and it doesn't. So it's kind of disappointed at the way it looks. The Anabar we're going to try is the cinnamon swirl, and again, it's very, very sweet. I love it. I have a massive sweet tooth. My wife did not. All right. Quest first. Chewy. Raspberry right off the bat. If you like raspberry, I do. It's very, very tasty. That's surprisingly good, and I will definitely buy that again. Again, Anabar, covered in white chocolate, wafer-esque. Should taste like, not should, does taste like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That's so good. One of my favorite protein bars, or candy bars, period, that I've ever had. The only one better than it is the one we're about to try. Now we have here my favorite Quest bar, which is the birthday cake. and my favorite Anabar, which is the Fruity Pebbles. I don't call it Fruity Pebbles, but it's pretty much Fruity Pebbles. When you look at the Quest bar, this one looks very different. The first time I saw it, I was like, oh, is this covered in white chocolate? Not really. Not really covered in white chocolate, but it looks like it is. And it looks like birthday cake. They put the little sprinkles in there and stuff. So it's decent. It's sweet. Very artificially sweetener type thing. Anabar, like we've said, wafers, white chocolate. You see the little Fruity Pebble pieces in there. That literally tastes like a Fruity Pebble cereal candy bar. It tastes so good. All right, quick break. Let's go see what the family thinks. Off camera, they're shy. And I'll be right back to tell you my final thoughts. We have a guest joining us in the room today. We have Mr. Bo. Say hi, Bo. Hi, Bobo. Hey, Bobo. Here you are. There's my dog. I have 2 dogs. That's Bo. Anyway, the reactions from my wife and my kids were very interesting. My wife took a bite of the Quest bar and said, that's gross. I'm not taking another bite. She did not like it. She says she didn't like the texture, the chewiness. It has that fake artificial type flavor, fake sweetener flavor that she hates. No. My daughter said, yeah, give me the Anabar because it tastes like a can. My son and my daughter said, give me the Anabar all day. They didn't care about the extra 80 to 100 calories. They said it tastes better, and that's all they care about, being that they are kids. I said to my wife, which one would you choose? Would you deal with the extra 80 to 100 calories to get the Anabar? And she said, neither. I'll take my RX bar. She would rather have the RX bar. Calories are usually right in the middle with RX bars, a lot less protein, but they're supposed to be like really simple ingredients, like just a couple cashews, some egg whites, stuff like that. So she's a big fan of the RX bars. I'd rather have the Anabar. So overall, like I said, I'm going to find a way to sneak in that extra 80 to 100 calories is not hard to sneak in. Sneak in that extra 80 to 100 calories, and I think I'm going to switch to Anabar. The pricing is close enough. And having them back to back, it tastes significantly better. I mean, significantly better. The other thing I want to make sure I point out, the Quest bars, not just Quest bars, all protein bars except for Anabars kill my stomach. Whatever fake sugar, sweetener, fiber substitute, whatever it is they put in there, I don't know. I've never been able to read the label and figure it out. But almost every single protein bar gets the rumbles and the tumbles, and I don't like that. I can't stand this. Whatever it's not in the Anabar, it does not hurt my stomach. So I don't know if you really need to eat one of these every single day. I consider these a supplement if I want a snack with some protein. If I need to get a little extra protein in and I don't have time or a meal or something, it's a great snack, but not something I recommend you eat every day. Not something I eat every day. You do whatever you want to do. All right, all done. No more rambling. I hope I helped you decide where, if calories are really tight and taste isn't the most important thing, there's nothing wrong with the Quest bar. If you can fit the extra calories in, I probably would go with the Anabar because it tastes significantly better. I will put affiliate links for both of them down in the video description. They're just Amazon links. If you want to hook me up and use the link, I appreciate it. It helps me out. If not, no big deal. I still greatly appreciate you watching. If you think I deserve it, like, comment, subscribe, enable the bell notification. Those 4 things help me out more than you could even imagine, especially when you hit that subscribe button. It's free, it doesn't hurt, helps me out. Santa appreciates it, and I will see you next time. Peace!